Alright, I think I've waited long enough. I was gonna get a snack, but can't find anything good. I'm already over time for a start time, so we might as well hop into it, right? Anyway, it's your favorite non-binary pal, Biangle Gaming, and we're here to look at the next chapter of Cyclonials. Oh, I always forget you have to go to options to... Yeah, see, if you go to start, that just goes to, shop. There's a shop now? Hold on. That's new. Why would this link be flagged as harmful? What? Damn it, Cyclonials. Bitly thinks that this link is harmful. Andrew Hussey's trying to give me a virus. Again. But I guess I can just type it into Google instead of clicking that hyperlink. You should really get that sorted out, though. Let me see what they got. Although, maybe I shouldn't look at the shop until after I'm done with the latest chapter. Gonna glance for a split second. Oh, they got them shirts. They got the shirts that the characters wear. This is great. Fashion girl. Oh, there's only like 5 designs. Okay, yeah, no, this is really spoilery. I mean, I can show y'all. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Like, I have a scene set up for Chrome. Right, I just have to open a new tab first to activate it. But yeah, for fans by fans, they got them Cyclonial shirts, diamonds, popular Korean music boy wearing, etc. Fashion girl, Z. Yeah, no, so there's not a lot, but I think they're all very good choices of, merch. Wearing straw hats. Very cool. We're gonna go back to the game, though. Let me see. There we go. So, Cyclonials. We don't need the shop. Cast. This might be spoilers. Maybe. So, Boaters maybe was a little bit of a spoiler, but I mean, how spoiled am I really gonna be that there's a boat. You know, I'm kind of a little upset that... Oh my god! This is slowly getting... Is this getting more pixelated? No, I'm probably just imagining it. Anyway, Chapter 5. Zed looks messed up. This does not look good. Hello, hello, whoever's here. Chapter 5 of 9. There's only 9 chapters? God, I forgot. Stuck pig. There's gotta be another week that's skipped soon, because I know they're aiming for 420 on purpose. And also 413. The next day. This is after... I mean, should I recap us if I go back? I guess I can't go back to the end of the previous chapter. Hold on, I got a notification. That's weird. I don't usually get that from here. Oh, okay. I knew who does. That's fine. So, the day after, Zed's like, your life has changed forever, and then they make out. I guess. I forgot I gotta get back into my reading voice. I wasn't actually prepared for this. You couldn't go back to Abby's house after your second and third cop murders of the year, and Abby couldn't exactly say where she was either. Well, that sucks for Abby. Yeah, I bet they're not even talking right now, are they? Oh, Jesus. The police would surely be knocking on her door again soon, especially considering it was her Bentley, which was used to ram the car of the slain officers. Zed, what the fuck? I didn't even think of that. So you rented an Airbnb close to your old restaurant and walked there once it was dark. Abby drove to meet you at the house, which is where you're all staying now until you can think of a better plan. Okay, so Abby is still with them? That's strange. This footage is showing up everywhere I look. It's so surreal. How do we even get here, Z? We got here because these shitheads don't know when to stop pushing it. I know that footage makes it look like I'm just icing these cops like a hardened criminal. But could I just remind everybody this only started because a cop almost murdered me in cold blood? Yes. And I defended the first murder, I continue to, but this was a little more premeditated, Zed. I don't know about that. They weren't putting your life in danger, really? You rammed their car and almost hurt Percy in the process. Like, I know Zed did that because they didn't want Percy to spill beans and get them in trouble, etc., etc., but there's a lot going on here. There's a lot more nuance to this second incident. I was just defending myself that night, and that's all I was doing yesterday too. I was defending Percy too, because he didn't do shit. Oh, look at me, so smiley. Maybe Zed is a good person after all. Well, I mean, aside from helping us rip off your parents, but that's a victimless crime anyway. Well, yeah, I gotta agree. Yeah, you're right. It's not even that you're wrong about any of that, it's just... God damn, we're in so much trouble now. Well, yeah. The cat is pretty much out of the fucking bag now, isn't it? There's really no denying it anymore now that the footage has made the rounds of the media. They're in a frenzy over it. I'm thinking of just coming clean and telling our fans the original story. Oh yeah, they can't really have any plausible deniability at this point. This is a mirror, and it looks very strange in this little pixelated style. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that shirt. I want that hoodie. Why isn't that on the store? Are you sure that's a good idea? Abby, have you ever seen the discourse around this? Like, obviously corporate media is painting me as a bad guy, but everyone else, like, the people who actually matter to our movement, they're talking about me like some kind of folk hero. This mishap is actually incredibly good for business. Just like it was when the news story came out linking me to the first dead cop. It's not even like I planned this shit, but it turns out waging war against the police is entirely compatible with the brand we're building here. I mean, yeah, it has been. I know that. Can you see where I'm coming from, though? I'm just scared about what could happen to us. Like, we're in so deep with these money crimes, too. What if they find out about that? You're worried about the money crimes? I think the cop murders are I don't think that's... I mean, I guess jail time compounds, but I think things aren't gonna get worse for you than they already are. Oh, Abby, they did find out. Fucking Percy. That's why the cops busted Percy, remember? I thought they busted him because you sent them a photo of him once. No. I mean, okay, yeah, but that was an accident. They still hadn't told Percy that they did that! And Abby just spilled it in front of him. Just fucking shocked face. That was an accident. Like, yes, Perce, I should have mentioned. One time I fucked up and accidentally let a photo of you slip. I didn't give your name or anything, and it was an innocent mistake. So maybe that's why they busted you? Who can even really say at this point? What a strange coincidence. What a bizarre set of circumstances that we have landed ourselves in here. Why do I feel so much more talkative here than I was during Papers, Please? Probably because I don't have to focus as much. I can just pause and ramble as much as I want. Aw, he's smiling. Wow, he is super pixely, though. He's been dissociated this whole time. Pat pat. The simple joys of being a sim. That's what he is. Don't at me, Twitch. I'm talking about in-game characters. And anyway, I made a daring rescue attempt and killed your captors, and now here you are, so everything's cool, right? We're cool? He's just smiling. As people have said, he's getting the Gamzee treatment. No words. Only clown. So, I'm confused. Did the cops find out about our Bitcoin scams or not? I mean, probably not. I doubt it, actually. When you think about it, what crime is even being committed? To be honest, on paper, it really just looks like a father has been working with his daughter to buy a bunch of Bitcoins. I mean, yeah. The accounts are in Abby's name. And the money just wound up in a family account. Your account. Yeah, Abby's the one saying it. It's in Abby's account. Theoretically, this other rich person is swindling Abby's mom, but there's no connection to Zed with that. If they want to prove a crime was committed, I guess they can try, but from where I'm standing, it looks like cop murder caught on tape is the crime they're prepared to take a lot more seriously. I mean, yeah, Zed. Yeah, which doesn't actually make me feel much better. I can't even go back to my house now? What about my horse? I need to feed him! Don't worry about Dave Hoof. Listen, Zed, I will always worry about David Hasselhoof. We'll figure out a way to get that boy fed. I'll make sure he's the fattest horse on the island when all is said and done. I'm working on solutions to all of this. Also, I think he might be the only horse on the island, but you know what, never mind, it's Nantucket, he's probably not. Not to doubt your master plan, but what could possibly be the solution to this? Are you going to use our billions to buy off the police? No way. I'm not giving the cops a fucking dime of our hard-earned money. My plans were already in the works way before yesterday's incident. That's true. I wish you'd actually let me in on all your secret plans. I'm your partner in crime. You're supposed to be able to trust me. I do trust you, Abs. I just don't always want to overwhelm you with too much information. I don't know. I'm like, listen, I like Zed. I've been supporting them in certain ways, but there's been this undertone of manipulation that's just getting stronger and stronger, even with Abby. You've been doing so great with your dad. It would be a shame to clutter your head with new things to worry about. This song sounds, new? This song sounds interesting, because it sounds like an existing song, but, it sounds like an existing song, what's the word I'm looking for, but, like, remastered a little? Also, I got some screenshots of the album site when it was just the four diamonds. The 3 songs released for this album are In the Works, Ephemeral Muse, and Blood on Their Hands. Gee, I wonder, is there blood on Zed's hands? Who could say? Certainly not me. The answer is yes. Well, now my head is really cluttered because of certain police assassinations taking place in broad daylight, captured on videos, which are now going viral. So, can you just tell me what's going on? You'll see, we're gonna get some help soon. This is actually why I had Purse come yesterday. I'll need a hand coordinating this. What do you mean by help? Oh no, your cough is getting worse. I really hope it's not... I'm sure it's not that. I've just been pushing too hard, shooting coughs, scurrying around, catching a little cold, that's all. Besides, I've been checking my toes out every day, not a single COVID toe in sight. What the fuck? That's not a symptom. Okay, hold on. This is taking place in April 2020. I guess that's why masks aren't widespread yet, because I was gonna say, not that people out on the street were even wearing masks, but this is the first I'm hearing of a cough. Unless I forgot something from, like, Chapter 3. It's never just a cough. The media caught wind of tuberculosis and are like, oh yeah, this is dramatic. We'll use that for symptoms of everything ever. This music is so good. I don't think that's really an indication of anything. I suggest you get tested, but... Man, even people who aren't fugitives can barely get tested. Don't worry, I'm fine. Pretty sure I've got, like, herd immunity by now or something. Zed, what? An individual can't have herd immunity. A herd needs to have herd immunity. It's April 2020! There is no herd immunity. The pandemic is everywhere. That's what I was saying, Abby. That's why I was just saying, Abby. This whole page is fucking hilarious. A single person can't have herd immunity? I thought you were supposed to be smart. Think again, bitch. Anyway, I don't want to be late for this thing that's about to happen. Come on, Purse. Time to go for a drive. Uh-oh. Hi, Purse. That's a fuck of a car. You and Percy head to Abby's car. She brought a BMW this time, which is a little bit less noticeable than cruising around the island in a Bentley. They're a dime a dozen round here. Oh, I guess. If you say so, I don't have a BMW. I got a fucking Volvo. You'll miss the Bentley, though. It served you well, especially in its final moments when it was used as a several $100,000 battering ram. Yeah, that's pretty helpful. Oh, wow. See, now I don't even remember where they originally started off. I don't even remember what part of the island they were originally on. I don't know if it was up here or down there. But I wish I had some context for how far away from Abby's house they now are. Although, Zed did say this is a place, an Airbnb down the street from their old restaurant, and they walked there. Percy has no idea where you're going. All he can do is glance at your phone sometimes, which you're holding for navigation purposes. Oh my god, you don't have a pop socket holster? That's what I got! You set the destination for a place near Jackson Point, which is one of the westmost parts of the island. Oh, I see! We're driving in this direction. So over here is where a restaurant was, so my voice is cracking. I'm getting too excited. A place that can facilitate bloating activity in a way that's much more discreet than anything going on by the docks near the downtown area. Yeah, it doesn't look as populated over here. Aw, cute. Yeah, no, Percy has stayed, like, pixelated. It has some meaning, I think. A few times, Percy attempts some small talk. You humor him, nodding along, occasionally turning your head to throw him a smile. Seems like he's skirting the topic of his feelings. Something like that. That's nice, Perce. You're super flattered and all. But it would behoove him to come to grips with the magnitude of what's about to take place on this island. Zed doesn't have time for relationships. They're too busy with, like, their life's work. Yeah. In the not-too-distant future, some very loud noises may be assailing his ears. But they won't be coming from wedding bells. I guess that's a one-liner? No, it was funny. It still looks decently populated here, though. Hey, Carencio, what's going on? I am off break. Off. Yeah, there. I don't even know why I did that. So here we are, in a discreet area with only tens of people. Voters! There, now I'm not... Okay, before I even read the words, that is a clown Sona with a Z. That is... Be more original, my guy. And then a bunch of people with guns. I can't tell if they're against the clown or with the clown. Okay. But yes, good to see you, Carencio. You pull up near the docks and get out of the BMW to find a bunch of guys hanging around. Percy looks bewildered, but your confident demeanor reassures him this is part of the plan. Holy fuck? Something's been happening off screen. You study his reaction as he connects the dots. Of course he knows what's going on now they've seen their reactions. Not to him, but to you. They're all looking awestruck as you approach. Zed's got fighters out here. He must realize now, these are guys you invite to the island, just like him. Oh! They invited several Sims to the islands. This chapter is a wild one. It fucking better be. It just keeps escalating. I'm very happy. Like, we're barely in the beginning of this, right? Like, I'm just gonna go back for the sake of, like, showing we're not that deep into this chapter. Okay, well now it's just making it look like more that is. Yeah, this is it. This is whatever the fuck. Can you remind me what this chapter's called, so I can connect some dots while I'm playing it? This is chapter 5, I believe. You did not miss too much. Because I don't know if I can go to a menu. I mean, I'm not too far in. Why don't I do this for myself? I'm always trying to make people do things for me. I'm sorry. It's fine. Oh, shit. The chat delay, I need to be more patient. This is my fault. Nobody else's. Well, now it's written in chat, so I won't forget a second time. It was helpful that you wrote it down. Thank you for that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, skip movie. It's like 2 seconds. God. Okay. The next day. I thought the chapter was called Stuck Pog. Yeah, blah blah blah. Percy's not talking. He's very pixel. And don't worry, we'll get there in a second. I made a little oopsie, but we're fine. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Yes! Pig Pog? Can I just say I love that the new PogChamp emote isn't just like another dude, it's like a fucking reptile. Okay, I need to take this audio down just a little more. At some point, I will standardize the audio volume. Fuck yeah, lizards. Okay. But they didn't come by ferry. They arranged their own transport via privately owned boats. Oh, fuck. Oh, Komodo hype, I see. I still like that they made, like, cherub pod. This one's, like, a little more high def. It's, like, if you look at it, if you put them side by side, I'm pretty sure PogChamp is a crisper version of Komodo hype. You say nothing for a moment, taking it all in. You bask in the hushed reverence. Their disposition is becoming quite familiar to you. Just another bunch of simps for your collection. Hell yeah, we got girl simps! Yeah, I'm just looking at the overlay here on my, like Komodo hype looks a little airbrushed. Whereas, I can only tell by putting my mouse over it. But anyway. Ones with completely different utility than Percy. Ones that aren't nearly as soft. You begin eyeing some of the hardware they brought. Well, if he's so hot, if he's so soft, why'd you make out? That wasn't even a good joke. You know, I take that back. I'm sorry, everyone. Finally, some good simp representation. Hello, Vivian Dev. I don't know if I've seen you around here before. Welcome to the stream. They came well equipped, just as instructed. These plans were in the works all week, and some of these boats took well over a day of sailing to get here. As you assess your new recruits, you can feel Percy fidgeting to your side. Yeah, that's a good verb. That's a good verb for Percy moving. Hey, who wants me to turn on my chair lights? I'm gonna fucking do it. I know it's gonna be totally contrasting color. Fucking red on teal, whatever. What's this, Terezi? Sorry. As you assess your new recruits, you can feel Percy fidgeting to your side. Clearly he wants some answers. He's wondering why you didn't tell him about this earlier. I mean, Percy, look at you and look at them. Why do you think? I'm telling you now, aren't I? He obviously can't dispute that, but his body language is still unsatisfied. That's fine. Now's precisely a right time to debrief him, so he knows how he fits into the plan. I mean, Percy wants to, like, like, dredge some pride out of this situation, Zed is showing him and not Abby, you know? So that's kind of a big deal, because Abby's like a long-time close IRL friend. Sorry, Purse, this was top-secret stuff. We're so busy with our financing operations, which are much more important. I've been back-channeling with some of our most dedicated followers. One's in it for a long haul. Guys like you know? I asked guys with boats to rally other guys pretty close by. They organize low-key trips here to the west side. No ferries, no downtown action, no heat from cops. That's good. He's clearly grappling with the behind-the-scenes logistics of this. The who's, the where's, the when's. As are we all, Percy! I'm grappling with this. Now that ooh, yeah, there's the fucking Four Diamonds logo. I think that's the first time it's actually appeared, like, in canon as a symbol, so this is gonna be significant. Some of these boats are from the Massachusetts coast. They're free from Long Island? Fuck. I live in Connecticut. Long Island's, like... That's in, like, fucking New York. Okay. Is anyone here unfamiliar with the New England area? Because I can show you. Ugh. I need to get a sense here. I'm gonna put this on my Chrome overlay. Oh my god. New England map. No, just that Zed is saying... Well, now I don't know where Nantucket is. You know, I'm just gonna go on maps.google.com. Hoping it doesn't dox my location. Oh, it almost did for a second. But yes, I am out here doing some bullshit again, Corencio. I'm sorry, but you know how it is. Where the hell is... I'm in another tab right now, looking at maps. Okay. So, we're gonna pop over to Chrome. Okay, and now you will have a good sense. This is Nantucket, the real island in real life. And I could be comparing some of these locations. I believe the map has been rotated from when we've been usually seeing it. Oh, actually, yeah, so Abs would be... They would all be hanging out around here. Oh god, is satellite gonna be too much? Is that gonna be too much stream data for right now? Yeah, so they're somewhere near Eel Point. I don't know anything about all this. I'm not here to go over the specifics of the islands. Corentia. So, this is Nantucket Island. So Massachusetts mainland is at least that far away, and even that's like a big cape. Long Island is all the way over here. I don't know if I can draw like a ruler on here, but that's a significant distance. Oh wow, is that the shelf? Anyway, don't mind those starred locations. I'm gonna try not to zoom in too close. But yeah, the closest tip of Long Island is here, and they could easily be coming from all the way over near New York. It is a far distance to boat. But we're done here. We're going back to games. We got sailors here from all up and down the eastern seaboard, actually. Last I checked with the guys on point, we had almost 20 boats head here, but there might have been more added since. Okay, that's even huger. That is the whole... I don't have to pull up a map for that. The eastern seaboard, I think, just means the Atlantic coast of the United States. Which would be easy for even international viewers to understand what a distance that is. Clown America. Building a Clown America. Wait. Building a Clown Armada. Yeah. Clown Armada America. You wouldn't believe how psyched these guys were to get the invite. LOL, well, maybe you would. They're good people, just a bunch of dedicated, hardworking Jubilites ready and willing to step up and do some crazy shit. Percy looks overwhelmed, maybe even intimidated to the untrained eye, but you know that, isn't it? You can tell exactly what that look is. It's concern that his role of importance may be rapidly diminishing before his eyes. You put a stop to that quickly. You know, at first I was gonna make fun of Z, but that might actually be an accurate read on his state right now. Oh my god, his fucking face. Don't worry, Perce, I brought you here for a reason. You'll be out front leading this crew in terms of the necessary logistics. Look at this shit, just a bunch of dudes on boats after a long voyage, wondering what the fuck to do, where they go, whatever. You'll take the reins on that. But you gotta be careful, since the cops are still crawling all over this island looking for us, okay? He nods more confidently this time. I can't believe that Arania Circa is just sending Gamzee to lead Lord English on a red herring chase. Yo! Look at this dude! Percy's like a basic simp, but he's not disgusted. Like, what's going on here? This is... You can tell from Z's face. Oh my god! I think it's mostly keep the cops off their trail, but no, this was planned in the background beforehand, so I don't know. There's layers to what's going on here. She wouldn't just put Percy in charge of a bunch of people with guns if there wasn't some, like, specific ulterior motive. What the fuck do you think this is? Gathering up the fucking juggalos? Well, it isn't. Not yet, at least. Don't worry, there'll be a time and place to wear the paint, but for now, you play it straight. Plain clothes, plain faces. You're all just a bunch of average locals, understood? I booked you all a bunch of Airbnbs, so make yourselves comfortable. Oh my god! Zed just continues to make, like, in-depth plan. Like, how much did she come up with? I mean, plain clothes is a pretty, like, straightforward tack, but she's, like, hitting all the points here. They literally, that's why, like, when they came up with that one clown guy, I thought they were threatening him. They just look like New England boaters. Just normal fucking normies. And I don't see much of a reason why you should be making plans to honor your checkout dates, if you know what I mean. We're digging the fuck in. Everybody cool with that? Oh, this is cool. So they booked for a certain amount of time, but she's gonna be like, and you're gonna fucking stay. Y'all got boats with guns. Gunboats. And if the next person tries to come into the Airbnb, you tell them, no, I'm staying here still. Just a bunch of normies with guns. So this is what they meant when they talked about the alt-left. I'm not even gonna say anything else, I just... Perce, make sure all these guys get to wherever they need to go. Ubers, taxis, rent some vans, jack some cars. However you want to do it. Counting on you, man. Now everybody, get moving. Yeah, so they're all gonna tell him, my Airbnb's in this location. Percy's gonna be like, I guess we'll carjack someone to get you to your thing. He's probably just gonna call a bunch of Ubers and spend all his money. God damn. And you can tell, so everyone, I think I understand now. Abby's still, like, an individual, but Percy's been, he's not just dissociating, he's been relegated to just another part of the army. He's just another pawn in Z's plan. Which should be obvious, but I'm just trying to dig into what the symbolism means, you know? God, I hate having glasses. Oh, fuck yeah! What is that? Is that an Armalite? He is the prime simp. That's why he got that prime crown. He's like, oh, my queen, yes! I'm gonna give the... Imagine this guy with a Ronaldo Steven Universe voice. Oh my god, yes, my queen! I haven't watched Steven Universe in ages. Certainly not any clips with Ronaldo in it, but that's definitely what... Oh, you can most certainly have my gun. I would be most proud. What is this? Okay. Fucking amazing. Ronaldo wasn't where... Bloodstone! I thought it was gonna be a new gem, but no. Why is she looking like Ms. Incredible here in the background? Like, let's be real, does that not look like a suit from The Incredibles? With the red and yellow and the black? Like, what's that even supposed to be? I can't unsee it. But yeah, Zed's got their own gun now. No need to steal off cops anymore and put 15 bullets into your one revolver? Like, come on, that was kind of bullshit. And bright red again. I've got some content to manage. Oh, come on, boo! Boo! There's a time skip because I booed it. How long have I been streaming? Half an hour? I guess I should wait a little longer for a break. 2 weeks later. Sports! That fucking pin. 1,037... 16 million followers! Wasn't it like... Wait. Wasn't it 413... Wait. After 2 weeks of 4.13 million followers... It was either 6 or 4 million followers before. Last time we saw. Because it was the Homestuck numbers. I remember that very clearly. 6.12. Thank you. 413 posts. 6.12 million followers. I wish it said 16.2. Why not 1025 posts? Whatever. That's a fuck of a look. After 2 weeks of constant media coverage of your recent exploits, your brand has skyrocketed. Both the video captured by a witness and the... Literally it quadrupled. No, wait. No? It nearly tripled in the last 2 weeks. Both the video captured by a witness... That doesn't mean everyone supports it. A lot of people might just be morbidly curious. And the dashcam footage have been playing constantly. Oh, they got the dashcam footage! Oh, wait, no, of the last event, yeah. Members of the press have gathered on the island to cover the manhunt while the police presence has grown. Boo. Oh my god. Wait, what am I looking at here? That looks like just like a tiny head on normal body. But the intensification of recent events hardly has been limited to circumstances on the island. The entire country is suddenly ignited in civil unrest over police brutality. Yeah, baby! Oh my god, like... I forgot to, off-stream, check how much time has actually passed in Cyclonials. I don't know if the wiki has it. But this could certainly easily land us in summer. Okay, but seriously, somebody help me out with this. This is a torso and shorts, right? And this is a neck. But then this looks like just a tiny cowboy hat? Like, that's not a normal shaped human... That's not a normal sized head, right? Like, am I missing something here? Is this perspective? Something just doesn't look right. I should turn off the Steam notifications. But anyway, that was one of the other wiki admins on Steam. The entire country is suddenly ignited in civil unrest over police brutality and the extrajudicial murders of black people at the hands of law enforcement. Something is stirring in America. This guy was traced over a real photo. Yeah, but like the blocky pixels are still like right here. It just looks like pinhead hats. I'm overthinking this, but truly, unless this person's head got cut off, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Qui-Gon Jinn, hello! Hello, hello! I'm reading a visual novel about clowns and civil unrest. It it's a lot. We're in chapter 5 and we are entrenched deep in some stuff. It's as if the more comfortable parts of the nation decide to finally wake up to the fact that they've been living in a police state for longer than most previously cared to admit. But you've noticed another development cropping up alongside this wave of righteous political action. Leeching off the roiling energy of the nation, Jubilites have begun their own gatherings in huge numbers. Okay, so this is clearly a Jubilites logo or whatever, and that's the fucking horse clown gender chart with non-binary in the middle. Sorry, Qui-Gon Jinn, that you have to listen to this. That's Post Malone. I hope Post Malone plays this game. Weirdly enough, I think he might actually enjoy it. I love this hair color here. And I see the plainclothes mandate has ended after 2 weeks. Or rather, it was only the boaters that had to be in plainclothes, because they have a specific mission, it seems like. At first, no one thinks much of another few gangs of painted buffoons slipped in between the garish Trump motorcades and doomed boat parades. There was one in fucking Connecticut, I was so mad. But before you know it, you can barely point a camera anywhere without televising another preposterous gaggle of circus riffraff clowned up behind their masks. Post can be the next Dante Basco. Welcome, Recursive, with that banger intro line. Fucking shout out. That is incredible. I still don't have Nightbot set up properly. I need to get some commands for next week's streams. Okay. Certainly too many clowns for comfort of corporate media, but if you're being honest, maybe too many for yours as well. You begin to wonder what you've unleashed upon the nation. Oh really, Zed? You thought this might not take off, maybe? I've been meaning to make an art piece since last summer. Like, this entire time I've been meaning to make an art piece. Oh, okay, and now people are wearing masks, so it's definitely the summer now. Whereas before at that boat launch, they were not. I'm gonna stop staring at this, but it does not make sense. Unless this person's head is leaned all the way over, I do not understand. It's like he forgot a Photoshop layer. Everyone's got masks. I've been meaning to make an art piece since last year that is just... You know how that kind of indie art style where people have an object in, like, pastel, and they'll have a little, like, banner ribbon around it, and maybe some flowers? I want to do something like that, and have it just say, bring shields to riots. Because... like, we don't need to bring more weapons, like, especially if it's, like... I'm trying to not use words that Twitch is gonna ban me for, but I figure I already have. You know, if there's, like, an alt-right counter-protest and they're being dangerous with guns, like, bring shields! You know? The whole point is to shield others from harm, not just yourself. Years down the line, I'll be reading off the announcement of Cyclonus 2.0 followed by its immediate cancellation. God. The Homestuck Blood shirt. These all of these looks are looks, and these are awesome masks. I'm loving them. Sorry. Quickly, social media seemed to realize that this was a different flavor of political action. The sheer number of clowns with guns roaming the streets are making the people with all the money and power very nervous. Like, maybe the usual methods of media propaganda aimed at subduing these movements won't work on this crowd. I cannot begin to... Those shoulder pads, pretty cool, and so are gloves. Did I say shoulder? I meant elbow pads. So, in brief, our main character here has started a movement based on clown... I don't have the energy to explain the gender chart. Our character is... very strong in social philosophy, so I don't want to say socialism, I don't want to give her, like, a specific thing, but definitely, left-wing, for-the-people politics, very far over. and saying we need to destabilize the power and wealth structure of the country, and basically using the word praxis, but with pranks, you know, like a clown. So our main character is like, I'm gonna start a clown movement, and so all her Instagram influencer followers are like, we're clowns, we're not gonna listen to propaganda. So this dude looks like Heat Miser. Let's keep going. There's a sense that once the clowns are out of the bar... There is a sense that once the clowns are out of the barn, closing the door won't do much good. Now I have to talk about the gender chart. The gender chart goes from fucking... I can do this. It's a triangle. In the middle you have gender, male, non-binary, female. It's a normal level of having a sense of gender. At the bottom is horse. God, you know what? Why am I trying to... I can bring up a visual. I have other... The clowns have come out of the barn. I hope I can find this on a quick Google image search. Wow. Apparently not. Whatever. At the bottom is the same spectrum, but it's horse, and it's just more rooted in gender feeling, like a really strong sense of gender. It goes from, like, hyper-masculine to hyper-feminine. At the top is represented by clown, and that's really just not being attached to a sense of gender. So when the clowns come out of the barn, they're, like, moving away from societal gendered norms or something. I'm digging too deep into the symbolism, but if y'all didn't come to my stream for digging deep into symbolism, here I am. Now you know me. Oh my fucking god, you're right, it's just a rodeo. I wouldn't have even thought that. I hope they think of that. I know this is... I know this is supposed to be like a police badge logo, but it kind of is badly reminiscent of anti-Semitic attacks on property. And maybe there's something to it. As the police escalated their violent brutality in retaliation to the unrest, the Jubilites seized upon the chaos. Once they saw it was possible to drive police out of an area by force, they grew bolder in their aggression. No longer were your clowns an aimless gathering of oddities, a sideshow of loitering farceurs. They were hijacking the political atmosphere toward their own objectives, and in turn, yours. Wait a minute, is the narrator talking to us again? This is meant to be a police bat, but I still think this is big mistakey. They should have gone with the, what do you even call that? The rounded triangle shape? You know, the other bad shape. You know what I'm trying to say. The thing that looks like a highway sign. It's like, I can't even do it with my fingers, but you know. They're hijacking the political atmosphere toward their own objectives, and in turn, yours. The shield shape. Thank you. So I feel like yours means yours, Zed's objectives. Your detractors got a lot of airtime vilifying your followers for perverting a righteous social movement, and you find it hard to disagree with the points. But neither the slander from bad faith corporate shills nor the legitimate criticism from genuine activists ever seemed to stick. The spectacle of it drew even more people in who would begin wearing the paint, and the more painted faces showed up, the more your movement appeared to stake its claim as a force entirely distinct from the origins of the civil unrest. A force now taking the momentum of your once modest social media campaign and flooring it. It now looks like police precincts everywhere may start falling like dominoes, and you see no reason to tell your people to take their huge floppy shoes off the gas pedal. Got the fucking clown. Oh my god. Yo, these get-ups are getting intense. But you can't put too much personal focus on what's happening around the country because there's way too much happening locally you need to deal with. You've been ordering your new recruits to take care of business here on the island while you're in forced hiding. You have a team dedicated to making sure Abby's horse stays fed, for instance. Yo, that's so cool! That's so fucking good! The clown said horse rights. I hope we get to see all these individuals. Like, I can't tell, this is a person, I'm not sure what this background shape is I'm looking at here, like where one person starts or ends. That's a face, that's a face, that's a hooded face. This is a big old jester hat with horns, and I love it. With the help of Percy, I thought his name was Perce. An infrastructure of local Jubilite activity is beginning to emerge, which can operate somewhat autonomously from your direct supervision. Your inner circle directly overseeing this infrastructure has begun calling itself Ring 3. Oh, this is good. This is getting really good. Being able to delegate important stuff is good news, considering your health has been in decline. Oh no, still? After showing symptoms of COVID-19, you decide to self-quarantine in the Airbnb. That's just the story of our year, y'all. Abby and Percy rented another one across town while trying to stay out of view. Oh shit, they do be looking kind of sick though. I wonder if the ultimate conclusion of the story is that their movement takes off, but they die. You hold down the old fort all by yourself. Oh my god, the gun. You have plenty of time alone to plot and scheme in between your coughing fits and fevered visions. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm coughing over here. Nobody needs to see that. Admittedly, this is not the most fun you've had during your brand's rise to international notoriety. Don't you give me that emoji, I'm fine. My parents are both vaccinated. One of them partially. The carefree days of drinking expensive wine at Abby's house while in perfect health and bullshitting about gender are starting to feel like a distant memory. But the administrative needs of your movement don't take a break just because you get sick. The show must go on. Oh wow. This is straight up a battle plan. 2 fours of diamonds. Where are the other 2? Since that day you went with Percy to meet the first few recruits fresh off their boats, thousands of additional Jubilites have infiltrated the island using the same method. Okay, so I think the 4 diamonds logo comes from, like, definitely Abby. I keep saying Abby because I want to say something with 2 syllables. That's the only reason. Because Jen, we keep seeing these visions of these alien clowns with 4 diamonds.
They sound like this.
But we sound like this. So, boats arrive at the western docks usually at night. They unload and head back to mainland for more, while the new recruits settle in wherever they can. This is very, very cool. Airbnbs and campsites mostly, while some continue living on their boats, and others break into empty summer homes. Yeah, that's praxis against the rich, I guess. I mean, I knew someone was a summer home who rented it out, but the fact that thousands of radical— oh, and now they're wearing one of the shirts. They are not looking great, though. The fact that thousands of radicalized plainclothes clowns are now covertly occupying this island is the basis for a next series of operations you are planning. That's right, they're all in plain clothes on Nantucket, oh fuck. To the untrained eye, your schematics may appear to be total madness. But, as you assure yourself frequently, it is anything but. I'm anything but mad. As far as you're concerned, your name could belong with the great tacticians of history someday, but only if you can maintain your focus and see this through. Which you must admit has been pretty difficult with this illness ravaging your body and mind, with these damned visions getting more— She was again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, even if it's for like a minute. I'll be back in 3 minutes. At 9:10 or whatever the hour is in your time zone. Three minutes. Zipper, come on. Oh, is my microphone still on? 1 second. I am retrieving my dog. It'll be on screen momentarily. What do you mean, oh no? I hope that's not for my dog. Wait, you said oh no a while ago. Behold, a boy. There he is. Love you, Zipper. Okay. I want to wear the mask for the aesthetic, but it's just not gonna work. With the glasses. I might start putting contacts in on the weekends. But yes, that's him! Dogpog. Oh, Zipper. My mouse buddy. Dog park. Alright, there you go, Zipper. You can hang on the bed if you want. Go ahead. 1 second, I swear I'll... Here, have a little cheese. Go find it. It's up there. Okay. Alright. And, okay, everything's set up. Yes! Dog indeed. I don't know if y'all can even... Oh, I was gonna say, I didn't know if you can see him on the bed, but he jumped down anyway. So. So, the visions are more and more... something. I don't know if that's supposed to be your mom or what. There she was again. At least you think that was her. It's always hard to be sure what's happening in your peripheral vision. Or the periphery of your imagination, you guess. It's strange that you've been seeing her more often than him lately. He was never far off from your disturbed hallucinations for obvious reasons. The way he died, the nature of that sickness and what it did to him. It left a mark on your psyche that will probably never go away. Oh, oof, yikes. So Zed had to watch their dad, succumb pretty graphically to an illness. I don't think it... Oh my god, I'm sorry I keep bumping my table. But I don't think it was even COVID, the way it's... I'm really not sure. I'm really just not certain. But her... She just had a falling out and never spoke again. Is it guilt that's causing your mind to conjure her? You wrestle with the question for days until, finally, an unassuming email that you stumbled on in your spam folder provides you with an answer. Someone was trying to collect on a medical bill of some sort. It's an ambulance fee, actually. An ambulance that was used about 2 months ago. Oh, Jesus. They're trying to collect the bill from you, but the person originally billed wasn't you, it was her. Oh my god, also a pixelation of the shirt. Hello? I just clicked the arrows, what's going on? Yeah, my dog's directly under my chair. He's just sniffing around for crumbs. The fact that they're trying to collect from you instead of your mother must mean... Couldn't be. Could it? That means she's dead, or is it a trap? A dirty trick? You do some more digging. You call the hospital where the ambulance dropped her off. After some time on hold, you confirm. It's not the fact that she's dead that blows your mind. It's the date. April 20th. 2 months ago. So it's June. It's gotta be mid to late June right now. It could be exactly June 20th, but I don't know. Oh! Yeah, me too, Zed. That's quite the shook look. I think it's very apt here. The coincidences pile doesn't stop piling taller. You're not getting more cheese. You're not getting more cheese. Okay. She caught COVID-19 in early April and died on 4/20, the day this lunacy all began. She's been dead for almost 7 weeks, and you never even knew it. Interesting. Let me see if I can work my way backwards from April 20th, 2020. Or forwards, I guess. It is definitely early June 2020. It is just shy of June 8th. Would be 7 weeks. Now, I don't know if the timestamps we were given earlier actually add up to what we're given here, but now we have been regrounded in what the current time frame is. Aside from being stunned by the revelation, you feel nothing. You only ever had one bullet of grief in the chamber, and you used that when your dad died. You made the most of that bullet, too. Used it to drive yourself insane, quit school, and run off to an island. If your dead mom is expecting any tears from you, she should have luck. Does that line up almost exactly with the protesting? That's really cool. It's cool that this was, like, thought out. I'm sure I could find this fast if I slap in some keywords. Summer 2020 protests. George Floyd protests. Yeah, began in Minneapolis on May 26, 2020, and may he rest in peace, honestly. Yeah, so May 26th, that does add up quite accurately. It would have been happening in real time as it was being written, mostly. That's also true. I didn't even think about that. But you know she wouldn't be expecting anything of the sort. It's why she never called. Maybe she had different plans for you. Plans she didn't even know she had. Or an impact on your life she didn't know she was causing. Perhaps it was the invocation of a dying curse from a bitter old woman, and that's what you've been contending with ever since the night she passed. That's interesting. That's an interesting theory that, like, cosmically, the night Zed's mom died, that is what caused this chain of events to kick off. The timestamps might be actual literal breaks Hussey took while writing. That's interesting. You don't really associate the death of parents with grief or loss anymore. That was just another one of society's lies, that these were things you were supposed to feel. Okay, my dog wants to go out. Hold on. I gotta comment on that. You better not run out of it. Dog break. Yeah. Society's lies. Yes and no. I mean, you don't have to take it to the other extreme and say, like, I'm not allowed to feel for people. Society told me to feel about people, but also, like, if your parents were shitty and you have a difficult relationship with them, then you don't have to feel bad. I know both of my parents had difficult things with their fathers, and they've both kind of grieved in their own ways, because both of my grandfathers died over the past few years, but, yeah, I don't know if I could say anything more meaningful that adds to that. I think you all know the point that's getting across sometimes. What, Zephyr? Did you just, like, vomit a little? Sometimes grief is complicated. And sometimes it's not there at all. And sometimes there are reasons it's not there, and that's okay. But these were things you're supposed to feel. Instead, you feel like their departure represents a burdensome torch that's being passed. An inheritance of sorts. All the psychological baggage a parent accumulates their whole life. Well, that's also an interesting take. And when they die, that lifetime of manic energy, the striving and struggling, failures and disappointments, the things they wish they became but never did, all of it has nowhere to go when the body dissolves, so it all flows right into you. That's an interesting take. Yep, there's the dad. I do think it's interesting how, not even with the things that your parents directly tell you, but like as you grow up, you feel like you're reflecting a lot more on issues your parents had and seeing them in yourself. Anyway, that's how it was with your dad, watching him slip away slowly. Feeling of initial sadness for him gradually twisted into something that was nothing like sadness at all. More like a screaming inside that got louder every day. He watched his desperation grew as he knew the end was near. That's some fucking dark shit. That's really sad. He was being devoured in his final days by feeling that he wasn't given nearly enough time on Earth. He fell so far short of turning his life into the thing he once imagined it would be, and the result of staring into this abyss was utter panic. And where does all that panic go? Who feels the blame, the sense of accusation, the demented rage over the unfairness of it all? It was you. Your true inheritance is this tortured understanding, an implied contract since the day of your birth, that you will be all that remains of his legacy. That now it's up to you to bring meaning through familial continuity into a life he just went to painful lengths to make clear he barely even considered worth living himself. Yo! That's... oh my god, Zed with the bangers! Hussey with the amazing writing here. I have to, like, reread that in my head, because that is some deep shit. I'm trying to, like, fast forward my life right now, not necessarily rush into things, but just expand, just try new things, because I don't want to be filled with regrets when I'm older, and I could sense I was very much going in that direction, so I'm just trying to do things. And try... oh, Zephyr, you're still under my chair. Yeah. Yeah. But you had no intention of honoring that inheritance. The contract was worthless, partly because you never agreed to it. More importantly, you gained disturbing insight into its author in the process of watching him die. You didn't lose respect for him, it was somehow worse than that. You began to question his agency as a human being. You questioned his humanity itself. Oh, Zed with a major dissociation. I feel that. What's the word I'm looking for? Derealization is something I think I've been experiencing recently, but it's fine. Maybe that's why I'm relating to this very flawed character too much. As the sickness tore away at him, it took little bits of his mind along the way. Your father's intellect and personality were being dismantled in such alarming ways. Hey, Zipper, what are you doing now? Oh my god, how'd you get in that corner? Get off the... Zipper? Stop. Okay, hold on. Come here. Slowly. Come on. That's the corner where all the wires are. I'm sure you just plug something in it. Your father's intellect and personality were being dismantled in such alarming ways, you began to wonder if you even knew what a human being was anymore. Yeah, no, ugh. It's some rough stuff. Kind of having episodes of seeing things in that mind frame. We're all made of bones and meat, like... Anyway, I'm done. I'm not gonna dive deeper. Oh, that is a face. You don't really wonder anymore. You think you simply understand now. The person is a phenomenal illusion, carefully held together by healthy neurons, which, once disrupted, appear as a series of hellish algorithms firing the wrong way all the time for the express purpose of creating horror in all those who believed they loved him. That's fucked up. I mean, it's accurate. This is what I'm talking about. It's like, I can relate to this perspective and thinking. They believed they love him because they believed he was real, not, well, I don't know about that. Not merely a jumble of algorithmic insanity, which just happened to be executing in a proper sequential order most of the time. I mean, this is like legit. This is derealization at play. Depersonalization? Oh, my fucking lord. That's the sweeper in hell Jeff coming into play. Is that what you are too? A bunch of... Yeah, no, literally, it's... I mean, I don't want to overstate it, you know? Like, I interact with people in my life and they're people. I'm a people. We're all people, it's fine. But sometimes I think about this, I'm like, that's not like a permanent state of mind for me. Is that what you are too? A bunch of psychopathic, inhuman algorithms firing until you get everyone who joins your movement killed? Or if your algorithms aren't quite satisfied with that, until you rip this country apart and get everyone killed? Alright, that's not exactly relatable, but, like... interesting. Cough, hack. So Zed feels out of control. They feel as though their brain is making them do dangerous things. They feel out of control of their circumstances, which is so interesting. The coughing fits are heavier now, more frequent. You know this must be her influence. It makes no sense in any scientific way, but you can just feel it. Her ghostly hand closing around your throat. Your dad's curse was just bestowing his existential insanity upon you, the burden of striving for the American dream which cracked your brain and sent you running away for good. Yeah, baby! Your mom never forgave you for it, so her dying curse is this disease. The same one that claimed her, and you should know how she thinks. Why shouldn't you have to suffer the same way she did? COVID-19 is highly contagious, but you wonder if anyone's yet realized it can be transmitted psychically by a vengeful spirit. Zed. That's very big theory territory there. Okay, alright, Separate, Jesus. If you want to jump off, like, let me give you a seat. Exit. There you go. It's probably time to just throw in the towel. Just stop all this running and hiding and turn yourself over to a cause before you can endanger anyone else. This is a massive shift in philosophy for Zed. I'm curious where this is going. Sure, you disappoint a lot of people that way. Millions who have become deeply invested in your defiance of this brutal, imperialistic police state. Unless somebody else takes charge of the movement. I wonder if Zed can really single-handedly dismantle it and take all steam out of it by saying, I'm out. But the disappointment resulting from letting them all down will be a blessing at this point, relative to a scale of damage that the misfires of your algorithmic insanity could be truly capable of. Zed... Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking in the back of my mind. Like, as I was saying the words like, oh, Zed feels out of control of their actions, I was like, wait a minute. Like a true influencer. Zipper, don't crawl over my wires again. Z! Oh my god. That is fucking, I love you for that quote. Zed, grappling with mental illness. Ghosts are canon and hunting me for sport. Everyone go check out Vivi and Dev. Clearly they have a great sense of humor. I don't know if you stream or what have you, but I hope you do, because I am gonna recommend you to people. Yeah, no, I'm loving this. That it's just a very good message. Well done. Well said. Or maybe you don't even need to turn yourself in. Maybe the fact that your mom is trying to kill you here and now is her final act of mercy. For you and everyone else. Maybe it'll just knock you off before you even get the chance to realize your full destructive potential. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh my fucking god. Go ahead, you... you bitch. This is what you wanted. I'm not gonna do all the coughing, I can't. Isn't it, Mom? So go ahead and fucking drag me into the fucking grave with you already. Okay, so I did all the coughing anyway, but I can't do that and the voice at the same time. Zed, honey, I think you're having a psychological break. Ding dong. That face! That is a fucking mood. Where are you now, Zipper? Get out of my trash can. But is this not iconic? Nothing like a doorbell to shake you out of a psychotic break. You hear it? Sorry, that's probably not the best term to use. I'm trying to... Psychological crisis. You hear the doorbell ring. Now who the fuck could that be? Pops? Abby? Percy? More followers? Percy! Oh, it's Percy. This nice calming music. He's just dropping off your supplies for today. You really need to calm down. This disease has obviously been making you paranoid. There's clearly nothing to worry about. That's a cop car. I don't know if that means it's a setup or if he's just been followed. Purse, were you followed? No, don't look full. Oh, shit. 3? And then there was 3! Yo! Oh, takes him in there. Get in here, quick! No, you're gonna give him the Rona. Stop putting him in danger. Stop taking off your mask. Fuck. Yeah, they were tailing you. Look at this shit. Oh my fucking god. You know, normally I would count, but I don't think I have to count this. It's literally just filling up the entire, cross-section? Intersection of those two streets. We're fucking surrounded. Must be the entire precinct out there. Purse, you can't be this sloppy. You fucked it all up. Okay, I'm sorry. This isn't your fault. I probably should have had a different guy bringing me shit. Your coronavirus, Zed. I probably should have had a different guy bringing me shit. You were already on their radar. Damn. I just keep pulling you deeper into hot water, don't I? Oh, he's so sad. He's like a little baby. Well, don't worry. I'll get you out of this shit. I'll get us both out. All I need to do is accelerate the plan a bit. I don't think we've seen Abby no, at the very beginning we saw Abby briefly. Percy's face seems to ask the question. Plan? Yeah, what? PSP stands for Poor Sweet Percy. It was inevitable anyway. Not just here. Everywhere in the country, apparently. These fuckers have a lot of blood on their hands. Their crimes are finally catching up with them. Oh yeah, what's this one called again? Pig? Stuck Pig. Zed has a new gun, don't they? And that's a phone. Ring 3. Oh. Pig stuck, ham steak. I can't believe you've done this. This is like Order 66, literally. To the boaters of Ring 3. Skull Cop. They're gonna take out the whole fucking block. Hey, there's the clown emoji. Is that usually there? I'm wondering. It's just a thumbs up. Holy shit. That's the most emotion Percy's shown in a while. I'm fucking loving the story. Oh, it ends here? Oh. Oh, fuck. Zed, accelerate. Oh my god, yeah, we're just going straight for it. Looks kind of anticlimactic for what's happening. Holy fuck. That is a lot of guns firing back at her. Seriously, a whole particle board without wall is gonna be, like, fucking obliterated or something. I thought it was interesting that there were the little badge logos. Yeah, like those, the circles. What's that? Yeah, that was a lot of suppressing fire. Now what are you gonna do? It's a fucking Airbnb. You don't have a secret basement hatch. Wait, yeah, that's right. 3 clowns. Ring 3. Oh, that sick smile. Right, because that's not just Zed firing back. Ah. It's the troops. Yo, shit. Oh my god, I fucking love these clown outfits. Oh my god. That is a lot of clowns with unique designs. Well, now I kind of see why games in this style. You gotta... Oh my god. Oh, shit! Yeah, that'll do it. Stuck pig. Oh my god, two got in there. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, Percy! Oh my god! Zed's leg! Oh, they're still fucking jumping around. Yeah, that was justified. Well, I don't know. I mean, that kind of started the whole... I don't know. It's all muddied up at this point. But that is... a fucking RPG? Guess you don't want them using those cars again. Holy fuck. Yeah. Oh my god, how? What? Bite him. Is it Percy? Was it Percy? No! No, Percy! No, my god. Rage powers. Percy didn't make it. Recursive, goddammit. But there's no time for tears. Now that you've gone this far with the accelerated version of your plan, there's no turning back. You need to put the whole thing into motion. Corona sick? Wait, what? What? Wait, are they enacting biological warfare now? Oh, sorry, I forgot to read the caption there. It's probably pretty important. Let's see. With the execution of this command, hundreds of Jubilate teams spring into action. Guys crawling out of the woodwork at almost every well-populated location on the island. You know why they took so long to help Z out? Because they had to get out of their plain clothes and put on the clown makeup first. That's why. That's my theory. It took them 10 minutes because they all had to put on clown makeup, which I guess they had to have the costumes ready at a moment's notice, but goddamn. But none of these guys are armed. In fact, none of them look remarkable in any way. They could all easily be mistaken for locals. And they will be. Oh, okay, I see. Those guys were already dressed as clowns. These are the plainclothes people. Your assiduously planned false flag operation has begun. Wait. Okay, I have to... Assiduous, showing great care and perseverance. Yeah? Everything they've done has been assiduously planned. Anyone who looked at just one of the viral videos showing your plainclothes jubilites lurching out of homes, grabbing their necks and choking as they collapse their lawns and driveway asphalt, might think the performance looked a little fishy. Wait, anyone who looked at just one? Yup. Yeah, they're not the best paid actors, are they? You guess the performing arts must be serious business after all. You're quoting something, but I can't tell what. But you planted so many of these guys in so many places, all staging this performance at the exact same time, resulting in so many pieces of independent footage. The full breadth of such content spreading rapidly across social media begins to have an alarming effect. You have guys harvesting all the footage coming in, searching out the best stuff, the most gripping, scariest portrayals of an invisible airborne agent cutting down the locals of Nantucket Island right outside their homes, and release the content strategically to optimize the proliferated shock. They're covering their cop murder tracks with... Homestuck, Problem Sleuth. Oh, speaking of Problem Sleuth, I have to see if I can find the, God, who is it? The hired zombie muscle. There is something that just happened with Percy that I have no choice. Okay. God, I'm so behind on a Homestuck reread. But I still got the rest of the day. I'm going into Problem Sleuth for a minute. Actually, hell, let's just open this up right now. So this is my unofficial Homestuck collection. We're gonna go to the search page. We're going to try to find zombie muscle. This is how I usually, figure out things I'm looking for. I forgot how flashy a lot of the visuals in Problem Sleuth are, so maybe I shouldn't put this on stream just yet. We'll go back to the game view until I find the page that I need. Oh, okay, so you do know the scene I'm talking about. 779, thank you so much. Thank you so fucking much. You're a lifesaver here. Right, so, okay. Problem Sleuth is getting attacked by muraled fiends when suddenly a shot fires. Who was it? It was the dying zombie hired muscle. It was Percy. I too recognized the scene layout straight away because I think at some point, wasn't it? I guess a few pages before, the zombie muscle must have been like attacked and died, but yeah, maybe it was the Cthulhu that got it? Now I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm sorry this is all flashing so much. But yeah, enjoy all this blood and such. Okay. Yeah, there he is alive and eating stuff. And then that happens. Where... The zombie muscle had been slain by the rampaging Kentucky senator. Okay, I see. It was just kind of off-stream. God damn it, Henry Clay. So yes, that is what the reference was Percy, and now we all know. And we're back here. Literally just for a second, I have to let my dog out of my room. Okay. Hapian's Henry Clay, the savage. How dare he? A most unwelcome guest. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so basically the story is the cops put an airborne whatever. Then come a few other touches, which requires no effort or planning at all. Real panic. Not from your guys, but from the true locals who start catching on to what's happening. Actual people screaming in the backgrounds of your footage near the pretend bodies, running away, getting into cars, peeling down residential roads. The panic isn't just good for optics. It's the entire purpose of this charade. Nobody gets hurt. They all just get out. Oh, damn. Wow. How do you even Photoshop that all together? It's probably just a crowd from somewhere else with the cars and buildings pasted on top. Let's go over this fucking hell of an out-of-context sentence. So Henry Clay equals the police, zombie muscle equals Percy, and cultural diversity equals the police again. Yeah, you're on break. I gotta say, Recursive, cultural diversity equals the police is a bad take. But I know you're just paralleling to Problem Sleuth, I just think it's funny. So Zed doesn't want to hurt anyone. Zed doesn't want to hurt people. I will say that the dissociation, the depersonalization, it could explain their kind of, you know, as well as the fact that the whole system's corrupt. You couple those things together, it would explain why they're so stoic about killing cops, but they still care about people in the sense of like, okay, these are innocent Nantucketians, I don't want them to die just because they're not real. But also the cops are not real, so I don't care what happens, is where the person's coming. Hi, D-Mac! This is probably some real deep shit, this psychological stuff in this game. Oh, thanks for lurking, I always appreciate it. Have a good night. Nantucketeers. Okay. The panic begins with a trickle, but once the media starts running the footage, it turns into a flood, creating a stampede of people trying to leave the island all at once. Everybody go check out DMAC. They're an amazing streamer. He is very cool, and just a really, like, strong member of the Datcom community. Just fun. I'm totally blanking right now, but I love everyone in the community. They all have such great energy in their streams, and they're all so friendly and good. DMAC and I were starring at the hype train for someone earlier. That was fun. And Namvit. Okay. Creating a stampede of people trying to leave the island all at once ordinarily would be... Okay. Creating a stampede of people trying to leave the island all at once ordinarily would be irresponsible, you think? It would be if you didn't have a transportation plan ready to go, which, of course you do. If there's one thing you and your simp army isn't short on, it's boats. Of course it's fucking boats, it's all coming together! All the boats that brought them here, plus a whole lot more which were idle in ports waiting to be repurposed, are at the ready for the surge of frightened locals. Your teams take charge, yelling at the crowds which way to go. They load, cast off, and when they drop them at the mainland, the empty boats will just turn around and head back for more. The whole fleet will keep at it all night long if needed, until the island holds no one who wants to leave. As chaos swirls around the media in response to this attack, there are real questions about what actually happened, even as everyone flees in desperation just to be safe. Questions about who was responsible for the attack, whether it was even real, and why approximately 40 police officers were slaughtered in a shootout just as the attack began. Yeah, that doesn't look suspicious at all, Zed. Although I guess that makes it seem like it's not pinned on them. Ugh. And the talking heads of corporate media will surely spin, as they always do, but this is a narrative for you to control. Not through your dispatch teams, false flags, or leaked footage. As the leader of the Jubilite movement, this is something you need to address personally. It's too important to let it wait. You fight through the pain of your gunshot wounds, and the shortness of breath caused by the virus, and begin streaming to your fans right away. You announce to the world that federal authorities appear to have deployed a vicious biochemical attack intended to target you and the members of your movement, which have been organizing on this island. This is such a fucking good plan! Yo! A narrative for Zia control except without choice. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, oh, controlling narrative? Did somebody say the MSPA post-canon their whole framework? They've seen how dangerous the Jubilites have been to the stability of state and corporate power, and they decided to crush the opposition at its source. This is so well planned out. Everything that I thought was suspicious about, like, why did it happen on Nantucket? Like, I don't fucking know, man. It's because that's where Zed is, and the feds were aiming for them. For all we know, the police started the shootout. There's so much here. There's so much here that's, like, mind-bogglingly well planned out. When you and your most loyal supporters survived, retreating into shelters until the attack subsides. You go on to urge any civilians who haven't evacuated yet to leave for their own safety. You seize upon the moment to swear vengeance on the state which committed this atrocity, to continue escalating the many pockets of insurgency already boiling over across the country. This is such a fucking good plan. No reason to waste an opportunity to continue taking the fight to them. No reason to waste an opportunity to continue taking the fight to them. Over the last week of riots, you've seen state power bleed. And as long as there's blood in the water, you might as well release your sharks. Holy fuck, that expression on their face. They've been planning this! They've been planning this! They had this plan ready to go with a set of emojis. Like, holy fuck. And the people on the island only had to do a specific thing. They had to... They're just set up in so many Airbnbs and whatever, they just had to find the location. Actually, no, they've known for weeks where Zed was. They had to be ready to defend the house if necessary. And then they just had to be at the port, so everything else is just psychology. Fighting for air makes the transmission difficult. At first you curse your luck again, wondering if it's even possible to have contracted this disease at a worse time, but as you desperately cough out your angry statement to the world, you'll realize it's a nice touch. It helps sell the idea that you just survived a biochemical attack. Once you recover, if you recover, you'll tell Abby you couldn't have scripted it any better if you tried. That's some fucking good shit. I am just fascinated at all of this. I can't believe. But you can't call her to brag about the bleeding of the stuck pig. The stuck pig! That's the United States of America just yet. There's your own bleeding to attend to. Okay, so now I feel like that's a phrase that means something else outside criticism of the police. So I'm gonna look it up. The phrase is bleeding like a stuck pig. It goes back to days when people did blah blah. Okay, I don't need all the context, I just need the... Even got hit hard with that baseball, he's bleeding like... It just means bleeding a lot. There's your own bleeding to attend to. Yeah. And that of fallen comrades. The psychic damage mirror keeps going deeper, and you know, I hadn't thought about this in the first 4 chapters. I think at this point, since it's no longer a one-off gag, this is the 3rd time it's come up. And I guess that's the rule of 3s, right? Now it's in a dramatic moment. It's probably gonna reach 0. Or 100, however you want to look at it. And what happens when it does? Stuck. Stabbed pig. Yep. I understand. Yeah, because the way the... That makes sense. Chapter opening scenes. I'll go back to that after I finish up. Despite the losses suffered today, you can't help but reflect on what successful implementation of Praxis this has all been. Really not a bad day of work for a concept you bullshit into existence through a series of hallucinatory revelations. You suddenly wonder if the Founding Fathers ever had similar thoughts about the Constitution. Fucking amazing. Yes, the falling... You know what? Yeah, that is the, as Camille Gothicus pointed out, the Sword of Damocles, like, hanging over those in positions of power. Why didn't I connect that to a Psychic Damage Sword before? You could argue that it's, like, Zed threatening the establishment. But Zed is also the person in power of this movement. And when that sword comes all the way down, then they're finished. This is a good fucking story. Holy shit. These facial expressions are, like, way more well done than I thought they could be. None of that material was anywhere near as fun or cool as yours, though. Still, whatever moves they made or words they wrote, you guess it was strong enough to earn them all several centuries of retroactive dick-sucking in the history books. Even Washington's lowliest of simps probably got their due. And yours will too. He doesn't have a dream self, Zed. I know you read Homestuck, but... He doesn't have a dream self, Zed! Did they take a picture of him just before this? Rest in peace, loyal simp. You are the first casualty of war. God damn. Holy shit. And you have to really remind yourself, like, in the context of this universe, we don't know that he doesn't have a dream self. God. This isn't just a pixelated image. She put a picture of her real friend's real life, real dead face as her phone lock screen. Oh, fuck. Oh, did you go unconscious from bleeding out? I hope... I hope some of her Jubilites can come in and pick them up. Zed is a filthy homestuck. That's what I'm saying. That was a good fucking chapter. That was so fucking good. Y'all, I loved that. Oh my god. We're of course going to look at the, and there it is, the sword. The psychic damage. We're gonna look at the cast list here, and then I'm going to find out if there's anyone to read out to. If I can remember the alphabet. To be continued. Okay. Oh, this is a 2-week hiatus now? Jeez, that'll give me time to do more Pester Quest. You're so fucking right, Vivian Dev. I, too, am so hyped for Destruction of Humanity. Is it bad that I'm actually kind of excited to see where this goes? Like... oh, man. Yeah, fuck, we're more than halfway through. But on the other hand, we're, like, barely... There's still, like, half of the story to go, almost. 44%. Oh wait, was Abby's gender there before? Abby, horse femme. Horse girl. The song they played during hallucinations and the trailer got released in this chapter's EP. I did look at this chapter's EP at the beginning, but which song is it? Or was the title? Abby's gender reserve for... Yeah, these images probably are not changed. I'm not worried about Gulliver and Maurice. The boaters? Oh my god. Stash? Goodyear? Oh fuck yeah! Nintendo's non-binary! I'm sorry for making fun of your Elastigirl suit. Hardbody. Violet. Oh, Violet. Rice. Cutlass. Salty. Ooh, Salty's also non-binary! Oh, I'm feeling this. Spaghetti feet! God. Royal? Oh, Nemo. Nemo's definitely gay. Street Fighters. Leapfrog! It's horse non-binary. It's kind of where I'm at. I'm very strongly non-binary. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I guess you just gotta say, like, oh, if I'm at the top, I shouldn't scroll down further. If I'm... Oh my... I was so hoping that all of these clowns would get names. I'm so fucking happy right now. Pooch Rafflecopter. Clown. Humpernickel. Clown boy. Nuts Cumberbutt. Clown girl. No joke, she had some of the best getup, honestly. Ephemeral Muse. Same, shame. Same? Shame. Rooftop Gorillas. Gamble Spam. Oh, that eyebrow. Non-binary baby. Lumberdunk. He's just some dude. Sugarberry. Clown girl. Whole wheat. Clown boy. Hell yeah. First I thought there was no name here. I forgot it was above. Boogaloo Van Buren. Clown. Rascal Tooth Hootenanny. Girl. Barrel Boot is a little unimpressive for me. Wiggle Dump Primavera. Horse non-binary. I wonder if that's the same one as, No, because I was also a clown, never mind. I did like Wiggle Dump Primavera's outfit. Can you believe I'm being forced to say these things? And quite a few of them had Zed shirts, I didn't even realize. There's Kurlos, Filibuster Damp Saddle, Full Clown. Slippery Murgatroyd. That's a phrase I've heard somewhere. Horse Girl. Rhubarb Bonanza, non-binary. I think, tag yourself, I'm Rhubarb Bonanza. Force, yes, I'm forcing myself, you're right. But yeah, these are clearly imprecise position. It doesn't have like a dot in the middle of the triangle. This is just like approximately where you would be. I wish there was a link to like just the triangle on the bonus stuff so you could look at it without having to go through a whole chapter. That seems like kind of an oversight to me. Hobbit von Popsicle? Raucous Lasagna. Clown Boy. Very, like, very subdued look there. But you know, I can dig it. It's valid. So, that is where we're at today. There's a shop. They've got a lot of those things. There's still just the one link. Although, I wonder if there's anything new on the site now. It's pretty much... It's pretty much just the, Yeah, so nothing until the 24th, until we get to chapter 6 of 9. Nice. And then, I don't know, there's stuff. Social media. Oh, I see. Social media Cyclonial social media author. Wait, what the fuck is that? Linktree, Andrew Hussey. I'm gonna click on all these links. They got a YouTube? They got a Reddit? Yeah, apparently Andrew Hussey has a Linktree now, which I did not realize. Actually, what am I doing? Sorry. I can show you all this on stream. If you'll just give me a second to refresh these tabs here. Because I know people are trying to talk to me. I know I'm in great high demands. I can feel it. So. To get everything back in the proper order. Hey, you can buy a shirt with the letter Z on it. Holy shit, you sure can. Okay. Cyclonials.com. Let's see if I can get this up on my Chrome layout. Hello? There we go. Cool. So, music, the shop, which I already showed off earlier. I'm sure we've all... Yeah, I don't know why it thinks this bit.ly URL is dangerous, but I've done it, I picked the link apart and it still worked. Oh, the FAQ? What the fuck is the FAQ? Well, we might as well read this. It was released in several languages, will other languages be available later? It's written with a global audience in mind, is being translated currently as several more. You want to start a movement? Wow. All content was completed well before the first chapter was released. That's good. The author began writing the script around the date the story begins, April 20th, 2020. He completed the script by the end of May. So there you go. That debunks that question of like, oh, I think the breaks were actual breaks during the time. Because, yeah, because if it's early June now in the comic, then anything future would have been set in, you know what I'm trying to say. He then spent the next several months illustrating the story while revising the script to keep up with events of that year. Oh, I see. That makes sense. All content was created by Hussey except for music, which is Clark Howell. Yeah, writing real time. But he did revise the script as the year went on. Does it have anything to do with the author's previous work, Homestuck? No? I mean, technically a little. Okay, this is for me. I noticed the drawing style looks a little rough. Big pixels mingling with small pixels, artifacts everywhere. Like most of his previous works, a particular graphic style was adapted for a sake of extreme efficiency. This allowed Cyclonials to be produced at a very rapid rate. Using methods like this is the only way a story with such a large volume of illustrations can be created in a reasonable period of time. How long is it and how long did it take to make? 1,000 illustrated pages, 70,000 words, and almost 40 minutes of animation. The vast majority of this content was completed over a period of about 4 months. Holy fuck, Hussey. Streaming or posting Let's Play videos away. Okay, good. Yes, not only are they allowed, but they're encouraged by the author. The only request is that people be mindful of spoiler warnings when publishing such content. Very cool. Very, very cool. So the FAQ, that covers that. Everything else here is just, like, links. That's weird. He doesn't link to his Tumblr. But Andrew Hussey has a link tree. Much to do with Homestuck as Homestuck has to do with Problem Sleuth. Yeah, that's true. Andrew's got a Twitter. Now I'm doxing my own Twitter. Don't look at my messages. Whatever, we know Hussey's Twitter. I'm pretty sure he's just sharing, like, Psycholonial's album releases. Declussy Instagram. Oh! Oh, he's been... I haven't noticed these new things. That's very cool. I like this. This is some very neat stuff. Okay, this is the last thing I've seen, which is when he was... feeding... Does he have a Sagittarius tattoo? I never noticed that. He's feeding a dollar bill to a Joe Biden image. Yeah. Let's see if there's any title. Chapter 1, Summer It Never Was available, blah blah. Can I ask you a very kind but very important question? No. Oh, I would have hoped it was Hussey responding. It's probably just the same caption. Story lasts 1 year. Final chapter could take place on the same day it comes out. That's interesting. Yeah, it's just fan art. Since when has Hussey ever cared about his image? It should link to Tumblr. Chapter 2. And just some other stuff. Franxus. This is good. This is good stuff. Okay. Declussy, it's just hashtag Declussy. Okay, that's a dope-ass app. That's what I've been saying, like, his whole e-boy shtick, he's actually been, like, putting out good fucking looks. I can't believe he took a picture with his fans in the last... Wait a minute, let me see. Does this... This one also has multiple, I almost missed it. This is a fucking good look. Now who's the simp? It's me. He's got, like, a good photographer. I wish he was crediting this. Yeah, that's what I thought the picture with the fans was gonna be. Hashtag Declussy. This was 3 weeks ago. Was this posted during a break week? I feel like it might have been. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because that was between chapters 1 and 2. Also, just the tiling on that wall. Like, where do you even find that? Oh, Psycholonial's Chapter 3 wildcard. I forgot to post this one last week, so here it is. Please say nice post. Show us your feet. Okay, Dirk time. Bad post. I would love to go through all the comments on this at some point. Please say nice post. Bad Chapter P. Not nice post. Bad post. I love this fandom. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool little thing they did. Hold on, is Zed's expression different in this? No, it's just kind of shocked. Chapter 4, A Symbol of Strength. Wait, is that what it was called? Huh. Why does Dirk Time want to see us these feet so bad? Hey, before we start cyberbullying Andrew Hussey on his Instagram accounts, anyone want a kiss? And now you'll notice with Chapter 5, Percy's got that tragedy and comedy thing going on. Oh, and also, the hands I just noticed are like the... When you frame them like that, it's almost like... I forget. My friends are into it. I forget what the exact gesture is, but y'all know what I'm referencing. I'm not gonna say it out loud. 5. Stuck pig. That's Percy. He's the stuck pig. And the pigs all got stuck. There's a lot going on here. Okay, Linktree. Psycholonial's Hive Swap Homes. He's legit not linking to his Tumblr. Oh, man. I'm not going to go through these sites in depth, of course, but, I really hope nothing untoward showed up on my suggestion. Oh, declussy.tumblr, of course. My autocomplete. Yeah, it's just the same thing as for a month ago. Shipping apple pie. We're just looping full circle now. Hive swap. Yes, Baphomet. the Shaw Percy from the trailer. There's this apparent opinion emanating from the internet that people think that spamming Andrew Hussey's accounts with bullshit is a good idea. Well, I don't think it's a terrible idea. I feel like he almost expects it at this point. I mean, it's just comments. That's Homestuck and that's Problem Sleuth. Okay, what are we left with? The social media for Psycholonials, which we are almost done with here. Which is something I probably could have looked at weeks ago, but I never did, so now here it is on stream. I'm not following this? I'm surprised it doesn't link to, like, Zed's personal... I can go through all these posts on my own time. Zed's personal Instagram and etc. Yes, I am following that, but there's also been nothing. It's literally just a brand thing. I'm sure people have tagged it. Psycholonial subreddit, which I have joined, and now, have you seen I made my Reddit avatar look like Caliborn? Have you noticed? Oh my god. I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, I'm gonna assume some of that's spoiler, not safe for work, so again, I'll look at that on my own time. What's this YouTube channel? It's just the trailer, so I don't need to have that open, though I am subscribed. Oh my god. Apparently Psycholonials has a Discord, which I didn't realize. There's an official Psycholonials Discord, even though the unofficial Homestuck Discord has included Psycholonials in it. So now you all know to check out the site for that invite link, and I will check it out. But for now, I believe that's all the content we have to go over, which is sad because it seems like the same people upset that Homestuck 2's crew got harassed. Interesting. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I don't think anyone should be harassed over I don't know. I don't have the presence of mind to make apt commentary on that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and exit this game. I've kind of dragged this out for a little bit here. I'm gonna see if anyone else is streaming and raid over if applicable, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Cam is not online yet, and so we shall raid my friend whose stream I was on before. Okay, and I'll do the little outro first. Thank you all for joining, and see you soon in Camille Gothic stream.